Do you ever feel like your business activities don't quite match up with your personal values? Have you struggled with making your business a true reflection of who you are? Are you seeking greater fulfillment by aligning your personal beliefs with your business goals? If these questions have crossed your mind, I want you to know that you're not alone. Hi, I'm Mommy and your Mommy Negosyo, and in this video, I'm going to guide you through the process of aligning your personal values with your business goals. Now, this isn't just about growing your business. It's about creating a business that truly resonates with your core beliefs and brings you deeper satisfaction. And here's how to do it. The first step is to identify your core values. Then, set goals that are aligned with these core values. Now, step 3 is to evaluate business decisions based accordingly. And step 4 is to communicate your values to your stakeholders. And finally, the last step is to regularly reflect and adjust these values. Now, let's dive into these steps one by one. As mentioned, we start with the first step, which is to identify your core personal values. Now, whether you're aware of it or not, or whether it is in your business or in anything else that you do, your values are the guiding principles of your life. Do you believe that? Let me give you an example. More than 40 years ago, just a few months after my husband and I got married, we had a big fight. What was the fight about? Simple. He messed up with our beddings after taking a nap and refused to fix it. Was messed up beddings the problem? On the surface, yes. But as we dug deeper, we found that there was another reason, a clash in our values. You see, I was trained by my mother that upon waking up, we should make our own beds. Being orderly with your own stuff is a sign of respect and consideration for those you are living with. And so, growing up, whether I was rushing or not, I'd always make my bed right after rising from the bed. But at that time, I expected my husband to have the same priorities as well. And when we did not, I felt that he did not respect me and that he had no considerations for me. Why then did we fight? Well, he was brought up differently. His mother was a housewife, a homemaker who served her husband and her children very well. She would wake up really, really early, clean the house with her maids, and go to the market daily, cook and serve her husband and her kids. Housework was her job, so much so that she even chose and prepared the clothes of her husband and laid them on their bed before he would take a bath every day. So, in my husband's world, fixing the bed was not important. Besides, it was a woman's job. And by insisting that he fixes his beddings, he felt that I was trying to make him under the saya. And that was not acceptable in his macho world. Now, do you see how values control our reactions and the events in our lives? So, when values are clearly spelled out, it can be easier for couples to understand each other. And because values are behind everything that we do, whether we are aware of it or not, they will also be reflected in our businesses. So, it's best that we clarify what these values are so that we can bring them to the surface, right? To do that, I'd like you to reflect on what truly matters to you. It could be family, integrity, creativity, or anything else. Just write down whatever it is as your core values. Just like Rachel, who valued taking care of the environment for future generations. In the beginning, her business was just another retail outlet of products that are pretty much also available in other stores. But when she realigned her business to focus on selling only products that are sustainable, which is a value that's close to her heart, she not only attracted a loyal customer base of people who shared her values, she also found greater personal fulfillment in her work. So, after identifying your core values, go to step number 2, and that is to set goals that are aligned with these values. Now, this ensures that your business path is in harmony with your personal beliefs. So, how do you do that? Well, if one of your values is community service, then set a goal to involve your business in local community projects regularly. Just like my mentee, Emily, who owned a graphic design studio. She valued creativity above all. She set a goal to also take on some projects that push the limits of her creativity. This alignment brought her business national recognition and awards for innovation. And this was deeply fulfilling for her and her team. Okay, so that was step 2. The next step is to evaluate your business decisions against your personal values. This includes your past decisions and those that you will be making going forward. So when you do that, you will keep your business on a path that is congruent with your moral compass. As you saw in the previous examples, this is how you will be more fulfilled in your business. So look back at your past decisions and your future ones. Make sure to ask if each of them aligns with your values or not. If it does not, then take some effort to adjust them accordingly. Let's look at Laura, one of my mentees who run an events business. She was once tempted to take on a high-paying client whose event theme was to show how glamorous vaping is. But smoking and vaping contradicted her values. It was very difficult to say no, especially since she needed money to pay her employees their 13th month soon. But she chose to decline and maintain her integrity. This decision strengthened her brand's identity and attracted clients and employees who also shared her values about smoking. So let's go to step 4 to clearly communicate these values that you have to your stakeholders. Now, this refers to your team, your partners, your suppliers, and most of all, to all of your customers. They should know about your values. Why? Well, you might be afraid that those employees and customers who don't share your values will be repelled and that you might lose them. And I think that is okay because sharing your values can build a strong, value-driven culture inside and attract like-minded individuals to work with you and to buy from you. And again, this will be a lot more fulfilling for you. Is that right? So start to include your values in your mission statement and operational guidelines, most especially in your hiring procedure, so that you'll have a strong, values-aligned team. Remember Rachel, the sustainable retailer? Well, she made her commitment to ethical sourcing as a central part of her brand. She communicated this to her employees, her suppliers, and her customers. And she built a team that ran a business that's respected for its ethics and its values. Definitely, she attracted customers who value this transparency and became more successful. Now, lastly, let's go to step number 5. Take your time to regularly reflect on your values and your business direction and adjust your business accordingly. Why? Well, as you grow personally and professionally, your values and goals may even evolve. So schedule a quarterly personal audit to ensure that your business practices still align with your evolving values. And just like most businesses, Sophie started her tech business with a focus on profit. Over time, her values started to shift, and it shifted slowly towards social impact. She then realigned her business to focus on tech solutions for social issues, which led not only to greater success, but also personal fulfillment. Yes, your personal values are like your inner compass. Just like in relationships, they help you make good choices in business and lead you to a happy and meaningful life. Like the ladies in this video, you can create a business that not only succeeds financially, but also something that resonates with your deepest beliefs. So start this journey today and watch your business transform into a true extension of yourself. Now, if you found these tips helpful and would want regular updates and exclusive content, remember to sign up for my free newsletter in the link below. Let's build businesses that are not just profitable, but also purposeful and fulfilling, okay? This is Mommy N, your Mommy Negosyo saying, be business-minded, Pinoy!